Hello to all the Melon podcast listeners. I've been good, yeah. I've been on tour with the Mathematics tour and preparing this new album, and here we are. Oddly free, you know? It's out and I can't change anything, so yeah, hopefully people like it. So I had the concept of Subtract for ages. After Plus, I was meant to make Subtract. It was meant to go Plus, Subtract, Multiply, Divide. But I don't know, I think that I overthought it and I just wanted to make this perfect acoustic album. I just kept pushing it back and pushing it back and pushing it back. But yeah. Eyes Closed, I think, sums up what the album is about the best and is, you know, it has a big chorus. It's going to be great to sing live, so yeah, that's why I picked it. I think my favourite track or tracks would be Sycamore and No Strings. I think No Strings is my favourite just because the album's quite like sad, whereas No Strings is a bit more hopeful at the end. It sort of wraps it up in a nice way. I think the thing that I found most about speaking about deep feelings that I kept inside of me was the amount of people that got in touch with me afterwards to say they felt exactly the same thing. And what I'd say is, like, if you're feeling alone, talk to people, because people definitely feel what you're feeling. There's an artist called Robbie Williams in England, and I watched a documentary on him, and I really connected to a lot of the things in his story. And I emailed him afterwards and said that, and then he emailed me back. I emailed him and I said, watching your documentary made me feel less alone. And then he emailed me back being like, well, that's funny because your email has just made me feel less alone knowing that you went through the same thing. So talk to people, basically. I'm just gonna put out music. I've got another series in mind, but I'm in no rush to start it. So I'm just gonna put out some stuff that's unrelated to mathematics or whatever the next thing is. I hope so, yeah, I hope so. I know we've put a tour together next year, but I always get shouted at when I announce things early, so I hope so. Love you guys, thank you so much for having me.